Big Voodoo, first in the building as per usual. What's up, my guy? Mm. Blessings, everybody. Blessings, blessings. Mr. Membership, how you doing this morning, my guy? What's up? Peace and blessings to everybody this morning, man. Peace and blessings to everybody this morning. Tell me how you feeling this morning, y'all. Mm. What's going on? Oh, we got the Louisiana Redbone up early this morning. Darius up early this morning. Big ski sliding, moped riding. Tony always up. Dre Day, OG, Maccabee. Hello, hello, hello. Mm-hmm. How y'all doing this morning, man? Double R. What's happening? We got England in the building with Skizzy Low. We're destiny, you know, I stayed locked in. That's what I'm talking about, my dude. Deontay Wilder on his way over there. You hip to David Chisora? They say he's a king over there. National treasure. Thank God we ain't eating no prison, bro. You better believe it. You better believe it. Living my best life. Big Son, what up, bro? Joey Smith. Straight out of Sarasota, Florida. What you gonna do? I'm not trying to do anything with that information. I drink. He ain't nothing. Really, he lost to AJ twice, if I'm correct. Yeah. Big Chisora, but they like him over there. He's like he good for TV though. He a good talker, right? Good talker. He good for TV. But Dante fighting him over there in April. Yeah, in April. I'm still trying to squeeze in where I can possibly get over there. And you got to pull up on me if I get over there, Skizzy. Dylan White is better than so yeah. Dylan White just got tore off too though. He just got beat up too. Chisora is just older, man. Chisora is 42, I think. I think he's 42. That's long in the tooth for the boxing game. It ain't but a couple of guys been able to go over that and win. How did you people do in the Super Bowl, Snap? He did all right. He did all right. The team did. The team he owned, the Patriots, they stunk it up though. They stunk it up. Redbone, yeah, they stunk it up. Quarterback was he knew, but he had a wonderful season. But I think the bright lights was too big for him. He had a horrible game. In fact, my cousin got the last game of the Super Bowl. He had the last play of the Super Bowl. Yeah, he caught a screen pass and ran for about 15, 20 yards. That was the last play of the Super Bowl. But I mean, good experience for him, man. He only 23 years old. You know what I'm saying? He only 23 years old. He doing his thing, man. He young, he rich, he in the NFL. I mean, happy for him. Happy for him. But yeah, the Patriots stunk it up. Yeah, yeah. Who could say? A lot of people probably could say it, but not a lot of people. Each and every one of us might possibly even know could say, I played in the Super Bowl at 23 years old, my first year in the league. First year in the league. First year in the league. I don't know why uh these these Negroes be calling me, knowing that I'm on the morning, but I know this much. I bet money this is much.
Hello, this is a free call from Mark.
Oh no, this is Mark. Okay.
An inmate at Virginia Department of
Mark,
Corrections.
peace, y'all.
Still correctional. To accept this free call, press 0. To refuse this free call. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL. Good morning, bro.
Good morning, my good brother. Y'all say good morning to Mark Peace. I'm in the live, man. They can hear you. Yeah.
I wanted to thank nephew, bro John, man, for the gift he sent me, man. $20 gift he sent me, man.
Okay.
I said, man, it's much love for that, man. And I very much appreciate it.
No doubt, man. John. Oh, that's Johnny Blaze. Yes, that's Johnny Blaze. I bet you that's Johnny Blaze. That my little youngin out there in Memphis, man. Yeah, he a good little youngin in Memphis, man. He stay up in the chat. Good little young brother. He loves smoking that reefers though. Smoke reefers all day. He smoke reefers all day long. Yeah. He For sure. They can hear you in the chat, man, because I'm just holding the phone up, but they can hear you though, I believe. Y'all can hear him, right? Voodoo Child, man. That's Mr. Membership himself, man. He donates a lot of memberships. He said, "What up, Mark?" You got Maccabee OG. Say, "What up, Mark?" You got the Louisiana Redbone. She got a very, very smart mouth though, but she good people. She said, "What's up?" Yeah, dig. Got my homeboy up in here, man. Big Sung. He out your way, man. He from out Richmond. Yeah, that's my Asian brother. Yeah, dig. Yeah, he out there in Richmond working on big 18 wheelers all up under the hood or whatnot. I wouldn't even know what the spark plug was up under that joint. Yeah, y'all, we got Mark Peace up in the building this morning. Yeah, we got Darius up in here, man. He out of Chi-Town, man. His brother out there thugging it out, doing life too. Been down a couple of decades already, man. Still fighting a good fight. You dig? Man, all you got to all you got to do is swing and keep swinging. Hey, look, let me tell you something too. Guess who just up and out of the blue, man? I might have talked them up because I think said something to you about last time I was talking to him, man. Just called me yesterday out of the blue, man. Cowboy, man. Yeah, man. My Monday brother. Yeah, man. Oh, Cowboy, man. You know, he say he doing good, man. He doing better. Say he bouncing back, man. You know, he was in that rehab thing, right? He said, yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah, man. He sounded like it though because I had talked to him way back when Marvin had first told me, man. I said, man, call him, man. Cause Marvin was up here. He was over my house. And I said, man, call Cowboy, man. You know, that's my dog. So he called him, man. And I could tell, you know, because I've been around him, man. We've been in the trenches. So I know he ain't sound like himself. And when he just called me out the blue yesterday, I ain't even know who it was, right? But he text me because it's a whole new number. He text me, he tell me something. Is this the Ring King? Is this the dude that called himself the Ring King? So I text back, I said, yeah, it is. Who this? And then he called, and then when I answered the phone, he told me something. I said, yeah, man, who this? He told me something. Yeah, what you tell me you the Ring King? You ain't no Ring King. I done whooped you before. I said, yeah. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, you know who this is. I done whooped you before. I said, oh, I know who you is then. He said, who is? I said,
you have 1 minute remaining.
I said, can't be but I said it can't be but two people. I said either Francis or either Jesus. Which one is you? Yeah. Yes, sir.
Tell everybody, man, to support me out there, man. I send much love, man, and definitely shout out to the brother, man. He took time enough, man, to reach out to me, man. I really appreciate it, man.
Ain't no question, man. You got mad love out here, brother. We out here waiting on you. That's all.
Okay, I'm gonna let you get back to what you do, man. I'm gonna call in probably for the week over
and shout some more people out, man.
That's what it is, man. Love is love, man. Stay up, champ.
That's what it is.
My guy, y'all. Mark Peace, Mark Peace. And shout out to Cowboy, man. I gotta get Cowboy on here, man. That's one of my thugs, man. I gotta get Cowboy on here, man. Getting himself back together. Cowboy, man. I told you I spoke about him in some videos before, man. Cowboy used to look like, oh, yeah, that's one I told you. Oh, yeah, he didn't want to take his shirt off all the time because he was built like that, right? But yeah, he bouncing back, man. Him and Mark and all of them grew up together, right? He called me yesterday, told me you was a Rain King. I don't whoop people. I said, you got to be you friend. Your name Francis or Jesus. Yeah, the only two people that whoop me. You know what I'm saying? Or DOC, Department of Correction. The only three people that done whoop me. You heard me? hmm Yeah. It's my dude, man. We had a good old conversation, man. Y'all remind me to let Johnny Blaze know, man. Mark P said much appreciated. Somebody got to tell him to watch this episode right here, since he's somewhere high. Is that you? What it? Any J? Is that you, Bessie? Because I know good and well you ain't on no Twitch. I know good and well you ain't on no Twitch. I know that ain't you. You the only one that called me that. Is that you? Big Sebo up in here. Tapping in from Pennsylvania. TK, what's up? Yeah, good morning, good morning. He get ready for work. He don't smoke tree no more. You lying to me. You lying to me. You lying to me. I ain't a supervisor. I ain't the alphabet boys. You ain't gotta lie to me. You ain't gotta lie. You on Twitch. What you know about Twitch? What you know about Twitch? And what is that name? I can't even pronounce that. NELJ. What the I had to call you later on. I had to see what you got going on. You on Twitch. I ain't even know you knew what Twitch was. What the see they in good spirit despite their condition. Oh yeah, man. They hey man. Once you've been in there, man, and you've been in there as long as we've been in there, man, you got to find a way, man, to make your own happiness, man. You have to, man. You got to. It's mandatory, man, or you'll self destruct. That's my name backwards. What? No, it's not. No, it's not. It is not. Hey, you give me a brain buster. That is not your name backwards. It definitely ain't. No, man, man, cut it out. Cut it out. Sibo was trees. Oh, yeah. You threw me off with that though. Yeah, you threw me off. threw me off. You threw me off, right? New member Mikey, what up? Appreciate you, big dog. Yo, welcome to the family. Yeah, you threw me off with that. Yeah, you threw me off with that. Yeah, yeah, you threw me off with that. That's my sister, y'all. In case y'all don't know, yeah, you threw me off with that. Yeah. You know that's what Sibo eat breakfast trees. You know that. You know this, man. Yeah. Seabold breakfast probably be like orange juice, oatmeal, and reefers. Yeah, he probably stop at a diner or something, Yeah, look at the menu or whatnot. So, yeah, let me get large orange juice, some brown sugar oatmeal, yeah, and an ounce of reefers. What up, though? Big Zed, what up? Definitely was looking for that much needed positive energy this morning. Yes, TK. Yes, yes, yes. Coffee and Mary J. Mary J. Don't you play no game. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you think you love me, Mary J? I know y'all love her. I know y'all love her if she don't love y'all. Yo. Man, can you imagine somebody going in a diner or a restaurant or something in the morning and saying that, hey, let me get some bacon and eggs, a cup of coffee, two slices of toast, and an ounce of reefers. What? What the? Oh, and all platforms, Big Voodoo supporting is important. He everywhere. He everywhere. State police looking up in my face. I hold up. What? State police looking in my face. I hit him that bank pen. Look, when you took the index finger and point at your face. Yeah. That might make you say, tell them we ain't going for nothing, and we got bail money. Yeah, we gonna get bail money for you. Yeah, we ain't going for nothing. And if need be, we will get out the picket signs and we will protest out there live and direct. You hear me? Yeah. So be gone and let me be gone. Haven't smoked weed in 2 years. Surprised myself. I started at 11 years old to 33. Now it's all mental. BK Johnny 5. I appreciate you and I heard you, but they ain't gonna listen to you. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, they ain't gonna follow suit with you, BK. They ain't gonna follow suit, man. They be smoking over here and joking over here. You hear me? Yeah, they ain't no joker smokers though. But they be smoking over here and they be joking over here. But they ain't no joker smokers. They smoking, man. They smoking on a high level. I smell it coming through the computer sometimes. Yeah, that's when y'all see me do like this. I'm like, coming through there. Coming through there. All right, you squares. It's smoke fires up. Funk and let's have some talk. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Yeah, they get it in over here, BK, man. I'm telling you, man. They get it in, man. They get it in. I ain't lying to you. We got young smokers, old smokers, in between smokers. We just got smokers. Yeah, we got smokers, man. We got smokers. They say you on the road already, man. Good. Google them up early. What time you got on that road? Yeah, big love to the new members, man. Some of y'all might be new members. If you ain't do it yourself, you might have got it done by that big voodoo, the big membership, the big dog that drop them like they hot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just hope y'all pick it up and keep it up. Oh, she's singing again. Yeah. Ain't that something, voodoo? She back in good spirits. She done got back in her crib. You understand me? She done got a little comfortable. Yeah, she done threw on her high top turtleneck. Yeah, Yeah. Her Timberlands. She ready. She ready. Bulls Nation. Good morning. Back a few weeks ago when you were on live with Jay, you mentioned this story about how try to put some type of dog leash, but you don't get a chance to elaborate. Yeah, man, they started putting dog leashes on us, man. Yeah, they started putting dog leashes on us when we. I'm not good word. They started trying to put dog leashes on us when we was in segregation, right? I'm telling you, it's a mind thing, man. They be trying to brainwash you, right? So first, when we used to be in segregation, they used to have us in a, like, if you was in Seg and you went outside, it's just like a little big small open, a small open area where everybody was right there in Seg out on the yard, right? But dudes was getting rumbling out there fighting and stuff, even in Seg. Remember, that's when Angelo Ford, put that thing on the whiteboard. I do that was good, didn't it? But that had been going on for decades. That's how Seg was. Just because you was in segregation didn't mean you couldn't get your butt whooped or whatever the case may be. Dudes be behind the door running their mouth. So now they came up with these uh making these single cages, like dog cages is what they call them. The same as you would put a dog in, where when we went outside and said you go in one cage by yourself, which took a long time for them to pull wreck, but that's how they was doing it. So by the time they finished putting each person in each cage that was in said that wanted to go to wreck, then they'll turn around and start at the first one they put in and start bringing you back in, right? Just just a reason to put us in the dog case. So I guess that wasn't enough to humiliate us, or what I'm saying, to try to dehumanize us. So then they start coming with, when they be walking, instead of holding or seal holding on this arm, seal holding on this arm, when you already got on shackles and handcuffs. They said, well, we don't got to do that. We can just use one officer, and we'll take and put the dog leash on the handcuffs so we can control them like that. And that's when dudes was like, nah, man, nah, y'all doing too much. You're doing too much. You're doing way too much. You ain't hooking no leash up to me, man. I'm not no animal. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, they was doing that, man. Dudes protested so much, and I think somebody got on their paperwork and file paperwork about that, man. And they ended up stopped doing it, but they was doing it for a minute, probably like, if I could guess, man, I wanted to say like 2 years or something, because I was in SEG one time when they was doing it, and I was like, man, I had to go to medical. They talking about putting a dog leash on. I'm like, I ain't putting no leash on me, man. And F medical, I ain't going over there. You're not putting no leash on me, dog. Straight up. Yeah, they tried to put that joint on the brother, man. They just wanted to dehumanize. They wanted to make you believe in your mind that you want a human being. You know what I'm saying? Just to make themselves feel like they was a superior human being. But like I say, your first battle in prison is the battle of the minds, man. You try to keep your sanity, try to keep your humanity, because they gonna give you every reason to lose both. You dig? So that's your first fight in there, man. Is your mental. Understand that they trying to bring you all the way down, man. That's cold blooded, man. That's what they doing. That's cold blooded. It's a clip going around right now. If y'all be on social media, y'all might have seen it. I just seen it yesterday, and somebody just sent it to me again this morning. I don't think I can do a reaction on it because they're gonna say the violence or whatever. But y'all can pull this up. It's a clip going around right now with this dude. He in some type of prison or something, and this female is talking to him like he's a child. Big old husky dude too, talking to him like he's a child. And he asking for some. Somebody just sent it to me this morning. I can't play it. I ain't gonna play it because they be acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? He asking for he asking for a supervisor, right? He asking for a supervisor. Now, from what I'm gathering from what happened was, he somebody was joking on or something. He laughed and she looked and she tried to assign that to him. So she started messing with him, told him she want to shake his cell down. So he said, for what? You know what I'm saying? So He asking for a supervisor. She talking like now. This is what you got to pay attention to, because when people look at this, the first thing they're gonna see is she a female and he put his hands on. That's the only thing they're gonna see. They're not gonna see the story and the whole totality. Number one, she talking to him like he a child. Number two, she picked a fight with him because she targeted him by her authority position to mess with him because she didn't like whatever the jokes or whatever was being said. That's unprofessional. You should not even be there if you're dealing off of emotion, period. This is like a police. Shouldn't be a police if he gonna deal with emotions, because that's how people can get killed and they can get away with it. So she targeted him. You could clearly see he ain't raising his voice. He ain't doing nothing. He asked for a supervisor. She tells him, just get on away from me. Move around. Get away from here. And he said, well, I mean, but what did you doing? And she said, what the F is you talking about? This is what she's saying. He said, man, woo, you came at me because you seen them laugh, woo, and da. And she said, just move around. He said, man, the line right here, it is a line in prison that you don't supposed to cross, or they can do whatever they do. He said, I'm behind the line. She said, F that line. I said, move around. He said, man. She said, all right, well, cuff up then. He said, for what? She said, cuff up. You want to see a supervisor? They got one of them in segregation. Cuff up. He said, well, what I'm cuffing up for? She walked up on him and she said, I ain't gonna tell you no more. He said, look, please don't do that. She said, cuff up. I said, he said, please don't do that. She pulled out some mace and tried to mace the man. Now, from what I done said so far, what he done did to get mace? But she tried to mace. And that was a big mistake. A big mistake. Now, don't get it twisted. I don't condone hitting and beating on no woman, right? But also don't get it twisted. I don't condone tyranny. And she's a tyrant. You did? And to me, once you become a tyrant, and you're not a male or a female, you're a tyrant. And she was a tyrant. And he attacked her. And he started giving her the business. And now she's screaming and hollering. So they come and help and jump on him and everything. But he was not letting up because he know if I think he knows. They say he's doing 30-some years already. So I'm assuming he know what they're gonna do to him as soon as they get him in the back. So he trying to get all the licks in he can get. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get all the licks in he can get. He threw them people up off of him that was grabbing, and she laying on the ground hollering, and he started kicking her and everything. And at the end, you can hear her down on the ground from shut the F up, or I don't give a F about that, to you see what I'm saying? But now he faces like 5 charges. They get ready to tax so much time on him, he probably get 15, 20 more years from somebody antagonizing him. You see what I'm saying? From their authority position. So that's what I be trying to tell you. You up against all forces in the penitentiary, man. You up against the Bammers, you up against the inmates, you up against the convicts, you up against the administration, you up against the COs, the sergeants, the rules, the regulations, the egos. You up against all of that in the penitentiary. You understand me? Clip that. That's diabolical. You up against all of that. And you out here in the free world and you talking about, man, it's hard out here. Man, you don't want to go up in there. I can tell you that right now. You don't want to go up in there. You don't want to go up in there. You up against all that every day. Yeah, you up against all that every day. No time out. No, let me talk to the man said, just let me talk to a supervisor, man. Get somebody over here, please. Please, man, literally said, please get a supervisor over here. Got somebody down on him. Down on him, tired. Man, move around. I don't give a F about that line. I said boo. I said boo. Man, that's too much pressure, dog. That's too much pressure. And if you can just look at this Bama and tell he ain't to be played with. If you got the eye, you can look at this Bama and tell he not to be played with. He a huge Bama. And he talking calm, right? When you got somebody that, it's not all the time, it's not 100%. But when you got somebody who look physically capable of hurting you and you pressing them and they calm and they ain't yelling and screaming at you, man, they finna hurt you, man. Trust and believe. About like 85% of the time, they finna hurt you like you ain't been hurt before. I'm telling you what I know. It's the art of war. If a empty wagon make a lot of noise, all that man, I look, lady, out. He don't do all that. The ones that say, please don't do that. Please, let's leave it alone. Look, please, they finna hurt you. I'm telling you, they finna hurt you. If you get out of pocket, they finna hurt you. So you have to know these signs, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand who you dealing with. You know, like I say, empty wagon make a lot of noise and all that yelling and screaming. Sometimes them dudes will hurt you too. But it's almost a certainty that them ones is not scared and they come and they talking under pressure. They get ready to do something to you ain't gonna like. Tell them what I said, K Rock. Yes, sir. They get ready to do something to you you're not gonna like. Best you go on about your business. But she was campaigning and she got elected. Mm-hmm. You got that workman's comp she was looking for. She sure did. Sure did. Talking to the man like he was 5 years old. Clearly you can see that's a grown man. Clearly you can see that. You mad because somebody laughing at you. What you working there for then? What are you working there for? Just to bully people, just to handle people, just to be able to talk the way you want to talk. You don't talk to nobody like that on the street. Because if you did, you would probably already be missing your starting five. You did? But these are the things that you're gonna have to deal with, man, if you behind that wall, man. And it's non-stop. It's non-stop. Southeast, Southwest in the house, DC in the building, Chauncey. Yeah, it's non-stop, man. So you might be under some pressure out here, but hey, man, you got to tough it out and stick it out, man. Because it ain't gonna get no better in there. I can guarantee you that. It ain't gonna get nowhere near better on the inside. Yeah, it's gonna amplify. If it's bad out here, it's gonna be 100 times worse in there. And I can guarantee you that. Real talk. I don't care what your issues is out here. It's gonna be amplified when you in there. Whatever it is. Oh, well, what if I'm sick? If you sick, you gonna be sicker in there. You gonna get less help in there. Yeah. If you jobless, you gonna be less jobless in there. The job that you gonna get in there is gonna be like you don't have a job at all. If you get something to eat out here, if you're hungry, it's hard for you to get something to eat out here, and you do find something to eat out here, or somebody throw you a bone or throw you a meal, you ain't got to worry about nobody trying to take it. They might take it in there. Yeah, for you get a bite in. So, weigh your options, man. Weigh your options. Anything you got going on out here that's not to your satisfaction, it will be amplified in there. If you don't believe me, don't listen. If you don't believe me, don't listen. That's some Benghazi for you right there. If you don't believe me, don't listen. Mm-hmm. Tell them what I said, Coach. I cried to you before I lied to you. Yeah. You seen that video dude in Ohio Beach. That's what I was just talking about, T. That's what I was just talking about. Now I know you not saying that. You not saying that, but that's gonna be the whole story. That's why it's out like that. Because he had body cam out there, and that's why it's out like that. Everybody gonna say that the inmate beat up a female CO. They not gonna say what she did. She maced him unprovoked. She talked to him like he was a child. She targeted him because he laughed at her. All unprofessional, unprovoked. They ain't gonna say nothing about that. They just gonna say she's a female. Go listen to the tape. She told the man to move around like she was a gangster. Get away from here. Go ahead, move. Walk away. Walk away. That's what she said. He said, the line right here, I don't give a F about that line. Walk away. That sounds gangster to me. That sound gangster to me. That sound mighty gangster to me. Robinson Neo Boxing Academy. Salute, salute. Yeah, that sound gangster to me, but they ain't gonna say nothing about that. He get ready to go to court and get a gazillion years or something. That what they get ready to do to him. Yeah, and that picture they put up of him, I bet you that ain't right after the incident. Yeah, he probably healing up now. They probably put hands, feet, nightsticks, and everything else up on him, man. Guaranteed. Ah, if you let somebody watch your TV in prison, how you keep them from thinking they own your other things? Yeah, I don't even know how to answer that question, Mike. I don't even know how you keep anyone from thinking anything, brother. If that was the case, man, the whole world be different. You can't control nobody's thinking, brother. T82. Salute, salute. This morning, you're struggling? Oh, you must have had a funky good time. He wasn't in the morning. Yeah, I mean, T80, you gonna look at it because you're looking at it from an open mind, but most people is gonna look at it through a closed mind. You know, most people gonna look at it through a closed mind, man. But like I say, these are just one of the things, the many obstacles, man, and uphill battles you're gonna have to face while you locked up, man. People gonna handle you like you're not human, and then they're gonna expect you to take it. And then if you get fed up and you don't take it, then you will be penalized. Period. Jeff Borky, what's happening there, fool? When she was talking to him, and somebody sent me the clip, and I seen it. When she was talking to him, I already knew. I could see where it was going. I could see the calm in him. I could see he was irritated, but he was trying to hold back. I could see she was pressing him. I could see she wanted him to snap. She just didn't think he would, and she didn't think he'd go that far. But I see it. I seen it all before, man. It's not new to me. It's not new to me, man. This is this is an everyday occurrence in the penitentiary, man. Y'all just seeing it on the internet. It's happening right now. Right now. I guarantee it's happening right now as we speak. Some CO in there, male or female, maybe even a nurse, maybe even a secretary. They talking to you like you're 4 years old, and they expect you to take that. Yeah, they expect you to take that because they control you, because they in authority over you, because you are a convict, you are inmate, you locked up, you don't count, you not human, you don't have feelings, you don't have emotions, you don't have rights. You know what I'm saying? Use a doormat. I'm mad this morning because my spouse or my child or my supervisor pissed me off. So I'm gonna take it out on you because you is the bottom of the barrel, and you sit here and take it. And if you don't take it and you do something, I'm gonna put some more time on you. So you gonna take it a little longer. See, that's how they move in there. That's how they move in there. I was about to sign up to be a CO out in Jersey after hearing your videos. I didn't want to deal with that headache. I'm in CDS school right now. Good God. Yeah, if I had on long pants, I'd stand up and give you a standing ovation, my guy. Best decision you probably ever made in your life. I personally, not just the uh, correction institution, but I'm just saying me personally. Now being the grown man that I am, being the sound thinking person that I am, like to think that I'm a critical thinker, I would never purposely or knowingly join any organization, institution, uh, whatever you want to call it, establishment that I know for a fact is built on corruption. Because if I do that, I cannot then claim innocence. I cannot then claim that I'm not corrupt. I voluntarily join something that is corrupt. I'm a part of it now. You see what I'm saying? I'm a part of it, but I can't get away from it. Oh, I ain't participating in the corruption. I'm just going to go ahead and get this check. Now you corrupt. If you don't believe me in the eyes of the law, that's how they look at it. Drive somebody down the street and they get out and go rob a bank. Drive somebody down the street and they get out and go shoot somebody, and then they get back in your car, you take them home. You're a part of it. You ain't shot nobody, you ain't robbed nobody, but you're a part of it voluntarily. You going to jail, you going to prison. See what I'm saying? So fair exchange ain't no robbery. It's the same thing. If I'm a part of something that's evil, knowing that it's evil, then I'm evil. You heard me? So good decision, champ. Good decision. Good decision, man. So no, man, about one, no. And I know for 100% that's corrupt. Nah, but they couldn't pay me to do that. They couldn't pay me to do that. Hey, no, they couldn't pay me to do that. Did she die? Who? Who died? The seal? No, he couldn't have possibly died. Not from no whooping, not that type of whooping. She ain't do nothing but got a couple of hands and feet put on. She tried to spray the man in the face with some mace for nothing. Man ain't make not one single solitary aggressive move prior to. Not nothing. Stood there with his hands to his side. Even said, please. Please. He said, please several times. Please don't do that. Please. Please. Ask for a supervisor. She said, you'll get one in segregation. For what? She won't get no explanation. She get mace. But she the victim now, though. That's what they say. Say she the victim. Man, they gang members. Police is gang members. The gang members, man. They the only ones that get church up and wear the same uniforms in the same colors and produce violence and be immune. What else you call them? What else you call them? If you put on red and you got a gang and you go out here and you do something, they gonna say you a gang. If you put on the blue and you go out here and do something, they gonna say you a gang. If you throw up some finger signs and y'all all dressed alike, then you a gang. What's the difference? How could that situation been avoided on all sides? This the thing right here, Coach. The only way you can avoid those type of situations right there is when she was talking to him like that. If he just leave, if he just go to his cell and wait and try to talk to another supervisor, it's gonna be to no avail though. They gonna side with their officer. You say, boom, boom. I said 1,000 times. Oh, look, man, your officer was over there disrespecting me, man. They was talking to me. They came, tried to shake my cell down just because somebody was laughing with her. Man, I ain't got time to be dealing with that. Well, my officer said that she was doing a random shakedown. But I'm telling you, she did it because now, well, okay, well, I'm gonna take the side of my officer right now. But we just gonna leave that at that. No, man, I want to put a complaint on her. Complaint about what? She did her job. See what I'm saying? So they're just gonna build up more frustration in you. So the only thing you can do is take it on the chin. Because when you even talk to somebody else, they're gonna take their side. And then you're gonna be more irritated. Now the thing about that is this the double-edged sword. Then she gonna come back around because she worked there. And she gonna talk to you and grin at you and poke at you every day. Then you're building up more. See what I'm saying? So then what happens is somebody else get in your way, another convict, another inmate who ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on inside, but you got to release it somehow. So as soon as they bump you on mistake, then you overcompensate for what you feel for what somebody else is doing to you because you can't do it to them because the penalty is going to be greater. So that's what I tell y'all when I tell you it's a lose, lose, lose in prison. You cannot win in prison, brother. There's no such thing. You cannot win. It's too much pressure coming from too many different areas. And you have to be strong mentally first. You know what I'm saying? You got to be strong physically to protect yourself and to defend yourself. But you got to be strong mentally, bro, not to break down up in there, man, because they're going to apply so much pressure on you from so many different areas, bro. It's hard. You did. And these polices, man, these COs or whatever y'all want to call them, they is the main source of your oppression and depression because they think they're so much better than you and they take everything that they got going on in their real life out on you. You know what I'm saying? You can have a woman getting beat up by her husband every day at home. She ain't gonna call the police. She ain't gonna do nothing. But she gonna come in at work. She ain't gonna raise her voice to him. She ain't gonna defy him. Nothing. And she gonna come in at work the next day and she gonna act like you, her husband, is whooping her. And what you gonna do? You can't do nothing. Nothing. Zero. But take it or end up with some more time. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it, my guy. So, you know, y'all better, you know, take some notes. I'm telling you right now, you feel like out here in this real world that you want to crash out, that you fed up, that you irritated. Just understand that you jumping out the pot right into the fire. Please believe that. You jumping straight out of that hot pot right into the fire. That's what crash out means. You understand me? I can't tell you about death. I ain't died yet, but I'm gonna tell you right now, when you go in captivity, brother, everything gonna be worse. Everything is gonna be worse. Everything is going to be worse. And that is a fact. That's a fact. I'm up late shaking my head, Super Bowl. Man, that Super Bowl was some doo-doo. Yeah, I guess unless you from Seattle. Other than that, it was some doo-doo. Yeah. Clip that. Yeah, clip that voodoo. For sure, for sure. Yeah, man, but that's some real talk for you, man. I don't know how else to explain it to you, bro. I don't know how else to explain it to you, man. I know, man. Trust me, man. Even everything out here for me ain't no pieces and cream. Far from it. Far from it. But man, man, I you know, I can sit here and be quiet and not listen to a whole lot of jibber jabber and a whole lot of antagonism and all of that. So that's a win right there. You understand me? That's a win right there. Yeah, right now, what time is it? Man, it's 8:03, man. So much noise and movement going on in the penitentiary right now. So much barking and order giving and yelling and screaming and cussing and fighting and choking and toilets flushing and people rushing and foot stomps and keys jingling. What? What? Man, what you talking about, man? I'm drinking coffee, man. You did. Drinking Folgers. You know what I'm saying? 100,000 of these been bust this morning already. 100,000 of them been bust open, dipped in, and is in rotation right now. 100,000 yellow bags right now in rotation. The Most High is going to judge us all. It's going to judge us all. Hopefully, you standing 10 toes on morality. You know what I'm saying? Humanity, compassion, equality. Hopefully, better believe it, voodoo. Anything is plenty, man. Anything is plenty when you come from nothing. You come from nothing, man. Y'all don't heard, man. You better believe it, son. You better believe it. Y'all don't heard, man. Y'all don't hear the tone that I heard when I talked to the brothers on the inside. Y'all don't hear the tone of desperation, the tone of pleading, man, just praying and hoping for a shot to get out of there. Y'all don't hear it. I heard, I heard it clear when I talk to any one of my brothers. Y'all don't hear it. I can tell in the tone, the laughter, the syllables, the word. I can hear it. I spoke it for 30 some years. I heard it. So I know. So when I be talking to my brothers, man, it hurt me a lot. It do. It do. And I be just trying to encourage them, tell them, bro, look, bro, if I can make it out, bro, anybody can make it out. You know what I'm saying? You know, how was it just to the silence at home from the noise inside? It was good. It was relaxing as well as frightening. You know, it was a combination of both when I first got home. And as y'all pay attention now, y'all can see when I heard noises, y'all see how, you know what I'm saying? Cause now the silence is like I I'm in tune with the sounds around here. So when I hear a sound that I'm unfamiliar with, I be alerted. You know what I'm saying? I know when the heater cut on, the fan cut on. I know when the walls creak. I know, you know what I'm saying? It's different noises that my brain is accustomed to. When I heard different noise, and I'm like, what is that? So it's different, man. It ain't like I say, bro. It's a adjustment. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It's an adjustment. You know, a lot of things is an adjustment. You know, from from decades of routine, decades of the same thing, man. So yeah, it's difficult to explain. Yeah, when you speak to your incarcerated brothers on the phone, you give them hope. Hope is everything. I applaud you for your Lord. Oh yeah, bro, I gotta talk to him. I talked yesterday alone, and I was even telling them, man, don't y'all know it's two boat Sunday, man. Y'all calling back to back. Yesterday, I actually yesterday, who I speak to yesterday, Mark Wally, uh, Mark Wally Munchie, Goo, Mark Wally Munchie, Goo, and I ended up talking to Cowboy. I talked to five Cowboy out there, but he, halfway thing. But four dudes yesterday. Two of them was calling at the same time, Wally and Munchie. So I was on the phone with one. You know, the phone go 20 minutes, so I merged him in, and they on two different prisons. So all three of us was on the phone at the same time, and they don't even know each other. You know what I'm saying? So then they was having a conversation. He was asking me to put some money on his tablet. He was asking me to put some money on his books. I'm telling both of these jokers, man, first of all, I'm far, 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 far from rich. Second of all, it's Super Bowl. Third of all, man, won't y'all go and watch the game? And I'm trying to watch the game. So it was just good conversation though, man. But yeah, man, I got both of them squared away, and I knew both of them was called back when the phones went off. So one of them called back, got him squared away. Other one called back. Wally called four times yesterday, man. Wally called four times yesterday, man. That's how he work out the same way he know how to use that phone. I said, Wally, you got five calls. Why are you calling me? Why is you just calling me? He want to talk about the fights. He want to make sure I take care of this, and he want to know what's going on in the Super Bowl, man. What number your cousin wear? All types of stuff, man. So yeah, man. But I know I just know what it feel like, man. So you know what I'm saying. If I ain't filming or I ain't doing nothing, this like whatever. I'm gonna answer the calls. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna answer what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying. What I'm supposed to do. Wally be shocked right now because Wally been locked up. This is his second time being locked up. Well, second time in prison, but he been locked up all his life since he was a teenager, back and forth. Very, very talented, smart dude too, but he just got his own issues. But um, so by him being locked up before and him going through what he done went through in life, I mean, when I met him and me and him got cool, he is telling me when I was getting ready to go home, he was like, I was like, man, yeah, I'm gonna let you, man, I got you. Woo, woo. He was like, yeah. He's a big bank man, ain't gonna lie, man, ain't gonna lie to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You a real good brother, man, and you know I really rock with you, boy. He said, but I don't expect you to look out for me. I don't expect you to be in touch with me, man. I've heard it all before. I said, man, what you talking about? He said, man, listen, man. Go out there, man. Live your life, man. Go ahead and do what you got to do. See, you ain't never been out before, Big Bang. You been locked up a long time. I've been out before, man. I'm telling you right now, bro. Yeah, hey, look, I don't look to hurt from you no more. I said, man, you tripping. I said, man, you disrespecting me, man. You telling me I ain't a man of my word. He said, no, I'm not telling you that. You just don't know. You going into the unknown. You ain't never been out before. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, I ain't looking for nothing. I ain't looking for you to holler at me. Woo. I've been out next month, 6 years. Every time he talked to me from over 2 years ago, he'll say the same thing. He said, why? Hey, Megan, man, you the realest one I know, man. He said, I swear to God, man. I swear to God, man. I thought I'd never heard from you, man. I thought I'd never. I said, man, you should have known that from just being around me. I said, second of all, you are the only guy, and it's true. He is the only one. I say, because he didn't have nowhere else to reach me. I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? I was going home. I didn't even know what my sister's address was. You did. I gave him my mama's address to write me. I said, man, no matter where I'm gonna be at, I don't know the address right now. He was like, like I was lying. You know what I'm saying? So I said, look, I'm gonna give you my mama address. So you, no matter what, I'm gonna be somewhere where my mama at. You can write my mom, man. I said, give me a month to get home. Give me a month. Write a letter to my mama house and put your state name and everything else on there, and I'm gonna get back at you. And that's what he did. He wrote a letter to my mama house, man. You know, I remember my mama said, I got a letter here for you. And I said, who is from? You know what I'm saying? He said, Lance Day. I said, okay, I know who that is. And boom, I went to my mama's house and got the letter, man. Shot the letter right back to him. Got on his kiosk, you know, and yeah, been rocking with him. Yeah, since I think while he gonna get out before his time up, he got a set number. I think he got like 8 more years to do, but he's smart. He very very book smart, very very intellectual smart, and he got a couple of lawsuits in on them people. He done had two hip replacement surgeries since I left. Since I left, he had both hips replaced. They did some messed up stuff with the surgeries and stuff. He been filing paperwork, doing this thing. But yeah, man, I just like to keep the brothers encouraged, man, because man, I can tell you this right, I ain't had nobody like me when I was locked up. That for sure. So you ain't be a hypocrite, man. Can't be a hypocrite. You know how many dudes went home when I was in there that I was cool with it. I never heard from again. Never even a letter, man. So I despise that. I despise that. You know what I'm saying? It made me feel a certain way about dudes, man. I'm talking about dudes I done been in the trenches with. So in my mind, I said I can't never be that dude. If I could ever get out of here, I can't be that dude. I can't be that dude. Now, while I tell you, when dudes, hey, man, you want to get out, man, you want to holler at me? I said, nope. I'm going to tell you the truth. Nope. I don't holler at you here. Why would I tell you I'm going to holler at you when I get out there? I don't even holler at you while I'm in here. No, I ain't going to holler at you. I'm going to holler at you, though, my guy. Nah, man, you crazy. You got dudes be trying to call me now for that I ain't even talked to when I was in prison. When you have someone and you are struggling yourself, that's not help. That's love for sure, devil. Yeah, for sure. If I got $100, bro, and four of my brothers call me and say, man, they really need $25. I'm gonna send them $25 a piece. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send them $25 a piece because of the simple fact that I'm not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, Hey, people can laugh and say what they want. I can survive off of noodles if I have to. I can survive off of crackers and oodles and noodles if I have to. That's a fact. That's a fact. I already know this. So it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not. I can survive off of that. I'm talking about like for years, if need be. So yeah, I'm almost into him. Yeah, but you had jokers in there on that type of time, man, trying to tell me, hey, man, holler at me when you get out, man. For what? Man, I barely even like you, man. Only reason I don't punch in your face because I don't want to go to SEG. What you talking about? Holler at you, man. People be crazy, man. You know, I'm telling you, people be crazy. But if I rock with you, I rock with you, man. Straight up, man. Right? That's just it. You know what I'm saying? If I rock with you, I rock with you, man. Real tough. Where you here? Where who at? What y'all say? Talking about money line up. Yeah, that film lied to me so much. Hey, son. Yeah, man, man, that dude, he went to University of Virginia too, man. I kept that sucker alive. Hey, truth be told, man, I kept that sucker. What's the word I want to use? Uh, I kept that sucker a man because they was trying to turn him into a woman, and made sure kept the wolves up off him and everything. And I didn't never ask him for anything. This is what he professed. Oh man, when I get out, man, I got you, man. I'm gonna do blah blah blah. Man, I ain't heard one syllable from that. If you ever somebody ever tell you I'm on YouTube or something, you see this, you was a real life sucker. You know I saved you, man, and you could have just sent me a card. Could have sent me a card or something, but oh man, I'm gonna have some bills for you. And I'm gonna have this for you. But man, I ain't heard nothing from that sucker. Yeah, then the other dude did that too. The one who did the tattoo on my back, and I told y'all when I moved down there, and I ended up getting to see he was man, he was beyond happy. He was beyond happy because they had just turned the other boy in the block into a girl, and he was next. It was his homeboy. Two little young white dudes. It was his homeboy. He was a little chubby dude, so he thought that maybe they may not want him. The other one was this little young 22-year-old old white boy. They was down on him too. Put me right in this cell. All that stopped. He was like, he was scared when I came in. I said, bro, I ain't into that. I don't know. He said, man, these dudes in here. I said, bro, you all right, man. He ain't nobody. No, they ain't coming down here. How do you know? Because I just told you. Ain't nobody coming down here with that type of stuff, man. Are you sure, man? I said, man, relax, man. Relax, man. Relax. Yeah, you can't come in my cell with that. I don't care, man. You can't do that. Same thing with him. You know, I'm get out, man. I got you, man. And then when the people moved me out of the cell, man, he was a cry, man. He was so scared they moved me up out of there. I said, man, nobody gonna mess with you, man. I'm just going upstairs, man. Hey, man, they know you was my old celly, man. They cool with me. He come out on the yard, talk to me and everything, went home, never heard from him again. Run into him years later at Sussex 2. He back with about 50, 60 some years under the new law. Ain't gonna see the streets no more again unless he gets some type of change in the law or something. And I seen him, and I told y'all this is exactly what I said to him. I said, "Oh, what a tangle where we practice till they see." He was like, "Banky, man, what's up, man?" I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "Man, when I went home, man, it just got crazy, and I started whoop the whoop the whoop the whoop." I said, "Okay, that's cool. Yeah, what's going on there, man?" I came back, man. The girl set me up, man. I got like 64 years. I was like, "What?" Yeah, man, what part you in? Don't worry about it. You all right. Take care of yourself. Yeah, I can't help you no more, man. You done betrayed me, man. You know what I'm saying? You could have just told me the truth. Now, had he told me, Man, I appreciate you looking out for me, man. But when I go home, man, I'm gonna go try to live my life and do the best I can. I would have said, man, I'm gonna be praying for you, brother. I hope you make it. Don't lie though, man. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't have me looking at the mail, man. You call my name for mail. But it's all good though. I mean, it's just how you do time, man. It just happened like that, man. So bottom line is I couldn't be one of them jokers because I didn't like it. I didn't like it when I was on the receiving end. So I couldn't do it myself, man. Yeah, I couldn't do it myself. I gotta look out for the brothers, man. Cause I was one of the brothers, man. I was one of the brothers, man. Gotta look out for them. Yeah, I couldn't help them no more, coach. I couldn't help. I couldn't help. Nah, I couldn't help. And I was glad he wasn't in the pod with me because I would have been too, you know what I'm saying? I'd have been too kind of like sentimental because I knew him. So I'd have been too kind of like sentimental if I would have seen somebody messing with him. So I was glad that I won't, you know what I'm saying? I won't in the pod with him. Yeah, he got me looking for the mailman, man. He ain't about to call my name, man. He called my name, man. I was like, nah, man. See, it's a different thing too, though. If dudes go out, man, and I know certain dudes go out, man, and I knew before they left, you know what I'm saying, like they got a drug problem or something like that. I don't, you know what I'm saying, expect nothing from them dudes, you know what I'm saying. You know, our friendship, man, our loyalty in the penitentiary was what it was. I know when they get out on the street, I know where they going because I know where they mind, and I know the drugs gonna take over their mind. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I don't feel like they got no brotherhood to me or nothing like that. I know the drugs gonna take over their mind. You know what I'm saying? You honey, I'm just like you. Bite me once and you can't feed me twice. That's right. That's my sister saying that there, right there. She tell you, yeah. We come from the same mom and dad. Right there. That's right. That's right. Can't feed you twice. You bite me once, can't feed you twice, man. So, you know, but I don't expect that, you know what I'm saying, from them type of dudes. And I still got love for them type of dudes because I know that they got something going on greater than you know what I'm saying, than what I can fix. I can't fix that. That's something they gotta fix. If they got an addiction to any type of drugs, hey, they gotta fix that, not me. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, this is Fit Get More, the mobile way Bible. Get hold up. The mobile way Bob. Give my guy a call, Anthony Bernard. So myself just came home looking to be interviewed, thought he would be a great candidate for your platform. The mobile barber. Where you at? You down this way, you mobile barber. You ain't pulled up on me and gave me no cut. You ain't gave me no cut. I ain't got my pen. Let me take a screenshot. You ain't gave me no cut. You ain't pushed my line back. You, yeah. You ain't pushed my line back. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna laugh all you want. Old school, man. I gotta get it done. You gotta get it done. You know. Yeah, man. But yeah, them dudes like that, man. I can't. You know what I'm saying? But bro, you just leave up out of that joint, man. And man, I've been walking around the yard with you, man. I'm ready to go to war with you, man. Could possibly die with you, could possibly kill with you, brother. You leave and then you just act like that ain't never happened. Virginia Beach detention. Virginia Beach detention. Did you the one that I know? You the one that was up there with me? You the one that was up there with me? You the only one that got that up here, and it got to be you. Yeah, that joint nice too. I still want that cut. I told you then I want that cut. Yeah, what up, Soch? Yeah, what up? What up? Yeah, I still want that cut, man. I'm in Ocean View, man. I need that. I need that cut. Yeah. Jay Breezy, what up, nephew? Yeah, man. I mean, you know, that's just how it be, Rick say, man. I don't know. Like I say though, man, same thing. Me and Cowboy was having that conversation yesterday. So I asked him about a dude that both of us knew um in in common, right? And this dude was crazy in the penitentiary. Always on something. And I asked him about him because Cowboy had grew up with him. And I said, man, what about old Shawty? He was like, he out here? I said, yeah. He said, "Oh yeah, he don't act like that out here, man. He work every day and everything." I said, "What?" He said, "He don't act like that out here, man. He working everything, he doing all right, man. He's that different. He different in the penitentiary." I said, "Yeah, he way different." If you say, "Hey, man, this dude stayed in something, stayed," and he started most of it. Yeah, he started most of it. So then Cowboy was like, "Come on, man, you ain't the same." I said, "But I won't like that." He was like, "Yeah, but you know we different out here, man." I said, "Yeah, cause I don't know. You just gotta be, man. Just cause you gotta be, just out of necessity, period, boy play. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be, man. You gotta survive in prison, man. And they just come by any means necessary. So, you know, I'd be glad when I know dudes that was in there that was like, you know, crazy, crazy, and they out here and they making it. I really do. I'd be proud. I'd be like, man, that's amazing. I do. I do. I'd be like, boom. Cause it's something that came out. I wish everybody would leave, but it's something that came out. I was like, nah, I don't think this gonna work. But they, you know what I'm saying? Fool me. Fool me. They out here doing their thing, man. So good on them, man. Heavy tattoo guy. So I can ask if you got tats in prison, and if that's the case, how did you get them, and how did you take care of them? Yeah, God's brutality. I got all my tattoos came in prison. I never had a tattoo on the street. All my tattoos came in prison. How you take care of them? Vaseline, um, good skin care. You know, shower regular, and you know, take care of them. That's the best way. That's the best way we used to do. That's the way I used to do. Oh man, I used to put heavy Vaseline on mine every day, all throughout the day till they heal. You know what I'm saying? I just put Vaseline on, rub them, man. You know. And I got caught getting a tattoo one time. Never really got caught getting tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Because as you can see, I ain't really had none that you can see. I definitely put none in my face and nothing like that. And even on my arms, I just when you get a tattoo, just wear it long. Just wear your sweatshirt. So Roberta Ashton. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. But yeah, I got caught only one time. One time I got caught getting a tattoo. I think I got charged one time for receiving a tattoo. Yeah, big white boy. A white boy was giving me a tattoo. Who put it back? Coach Waggy! No, man, it's easy, bro. It's the dude who did the tattoo, bro. The dude who do the tattoo. That's the same white guy. It's the same white guy. The white guy that said he was gonna go home and look out for me too. That came back with all the time. He the one who did the tattoo on my back. He did it. He did it. And it was his. He had been practicing and practicing and practicing. He was supposed to go home and be doing tattoo artist and painting cars and start his own shop and blah 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 woo woo. Right, but that's the dude, the white dude, did the tattoo on my back. The scary white dude. He was in the cell with me. And we went on lockdown after I moved in the cell with him, probably about 2, 3 weeks later, maybe a month later, we went on the annual lockdown. So you be on the annual lockdown back then, you might be on lockdown for about 2 weeks. And that's when he did the tattoo. He did it like that. So all I did was we had chairs in our cell. I just sat in the chair, leaned across the chair like this and watched TV while he was doing the tattoo on my back. Now, mind you, this is the first tattoo he ever done. And I came up with the concept for the tattoo myself. He drew it. I just made a concept. I can't draw like that. I knew you could have. I threw you the alley oop, did it? It's all good. So I came up with the concept and he drew it. And then it was like boom, boom. But I was scared because I was scaring him. So I think he was gonna be shaking the mess, but I was scared. I said, "You mess this tattoo up, I'm telling you, I can't get rid of it. I'm telling you, I can't. It's gonna be on me. I can't get rid of it. So if I can't get rid of it, guess what I'm gonna get rid of? You." Now, I ask you before we start, are you sure you can do this? I can do it, man. All right. All right. All right. This is the tattoo he did. This is it. This is it right here. This is what he did right there. Yep. He did that. That's all he did. And I saved him. And he went home. He ain't know if I was dead or alive till he came back to penitentiary. Yeah, he ain't know if I was dead or alive till he came back to the penitentiary. And ran right into your boy. Ran right into me. Yeah, cause I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I'm still here. You know, I done ran into dudes like that owe me money too, man. I had to put hands on a couple of them, think they can went home and you owe me some money. You come back, tell me you don't owe me no money. You done been home. I don't care. Man, you're crazy. You're crazy, man. If you owe the bank and you don't ever pay, you think they catch up with you 10, you think you still don't owe them that money. Man, you owe me my money, man. Crazy as I don't know what. First time tattoo, beautiful. He did good, guys. I thought he did good, you know. But he had been trying and drawing all his life, and he did tattoos on himself. That was what was one of the things that convinced me from seeing what he did on himself and his drawings. And he had all the equipment. He already got the tattoo gun made. He got all of that stuff. So he like, man, I just want to, you know. And then I guess I ended up being the guinea pig. And then I was tripping anyway too, because I should have let him do something small before I went here and let him do something so big. But being that we was on lockdown and it's born and ain't nothing to do, he ain't got no TV. I'm the only one that got a TV. He's scared to get a TV because he think they're gonna take his TV. So when I come in there, I'm the only one that got a TV. We ain't got nothing to do. He don't know how to play no cards, no spades, no nothing. He ain't nothing to do. I'm gonna let you do this tattoo, man. But if you mess it up, yeah. So we got it done, man. And that's the easiest time to get a tattoo done because you ain't really got to worry about the police then because you're on lockdown. You know when the police coming and everything like that. When you get a tattoo in the penitentiary on the regular days, it ain't like, man, you got to have people watching out. Somebody might be doing something. Police come in, walk right up on you. Too many people out there, too much moving around. A lot of people don't pay attention. Police and came in the side door and he walked right up on you, then you tore off. So it's just a lot going on, man. So either way, man, it worked out. But you know, like I said, he was a sucker though. He's still in there now. See, in there had he kept it real, and went home and did what he said he was gonna do. And now the tables have turned. Now I'm out. Now I would be looking out for him. See what I'm saying? So just be who you say you is, man. Don't tell lies. You know what I'm saying? Just don't tell lies, man. If you ain't gonna look out for a joker, you don't really rock with a joker. If you just, you know what I'm saying, you just say, hey man, you can make sure nobody hurt me right now. So, but I don't really like you, but I'm gonna use you. I can accept that. I can accept that. Cause of the simple fact that it wasn't even so much about him at the time, cause it was just about you not coming in my cell and take advantage of nobody or nothing out here. So, you know, it is what it is. If you regret any of your tattoos you got in prison, just because I got a couple I regret right now and I've never been. Eh, no, not really, man. I don't. I mean, some of them ain't turned out as good as I wanted them to turn out, but I don't think I really regret any of them because of the simple fact that, you know, I got it because how I was feeling at the time. You know what I'm saying? That right there say King Cartrail right there. You know what I'm saying? It'll look bigger when I get back in shape. It'll be about this big. And that's my daughter right there. You know, Queen Quentin. So yeah, I mean, I rock with all mines, man. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of my journey. It's a part of what I went through. I mean, you know, at the time, I was feeling it strong enough to put it on my body. So how can you regret that? It's just like saying, you know, I regret some food I ate. I voluntarily ate it. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. I did say one time, I said I was gonna get some of my tattoos tightened up, from prison stuff and you know, get the colors and stuff. Like them, all my grandkids right there. But get out here, tattoo prices out here a whole lot different from prison prices. I can tell you that right now. I said, oh nah, I'm rock ass ears. Yeah, they making that money out here. These tattoos out here, but you get a little dumb like that, they $1,000. What? You got God's ink in there? what you use? What you using? He got God's ink in his joint. Nah, I ain't, Anyway, man, I gotta get busy, man. Y'all done had me in here for an hour and a half, man. And can y'all believe that the Louisiana Redbone been in here for an hour and a half and he been God is good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time for us to say the funky roll call of today. Huh? Big, big funky roll call this morning, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, we bring y'all the morning funky roll call brought to you by TBP Nation in conjunction with Z Action Jackson Productions. We bring you the funky roll. Yeah, they. Ladies and gentlemen, February the 9th morning funky roll call. Shout out to the big funky roll king, Big Percy. Show no mercy, straight out of Philly. Shout out to Big Sam and family, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to CC out there in Detroit. Shout out to Big C-Bo out there, Louisiana T82. Shout out to the Louisiana Redbone up in here, quiet this morning. Oh, what being away from your house will calm you. Shout out to Big Voodoo, Mr. Membership himself. Shout out to the joking coach we got in here, Coach Wacky. Shout out to Darius, man. Shout out to Mike T, my brother from another, Mr. P.O. Box himself. Shout out to K-Rock DC all day, every day. You heard me? Shout out to Big Tony. You ain't no phony, the ski sliding, moped riding, Sweden King. Shout out to Johnson, man. Shout out to Double R, Big Trucker. Shout out to Amber, aka Red Nose. Oh, she might be listening. We'll never know. Shout out to Mike S. Shout out to Johnny. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Clarence, aka Cornbread. Shout out to Jeff Boyke. Shout out to Tahiti. Shout out to Nas Whip. Shout out to Quiet Storm. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Enrique Houston, Niagara Falls, New York, up in the building, son. Shout out to Lavelle Calvin out there in Detroit. Shout out to Alicia. Shout out to Jonathan Knapp. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to my sister this morning for joining the Morning Mud. Shout out to Patsy. That's my sister. You heard me? Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to y'all, man. Everybody who participated in this conversation this morning. Everybody who participated in this positive energy this morning. Everybody who feel like they was slightly blessed for being here this morning, having good conversation. You dig? I hope this starts your day off on a positive note. I hope it ends your day in a positive note. I hope you know you have control of both of those situations. You dig? Shout out to Susan Equal pulling up in the late hours, but always here supporting. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all have a great day today on purpose with some purpose. Understand today is the greatest day of your life. Understand we are all blessed to be here. Understand don't none of us have to be here. Understand that we can get it done today. Ain't no other way. Why it ain't no other way, man? Well, yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, but we're here right now. So whatever you want to do right now, make sure you do it. Make sure you use the Chuck Brown philosophy, whatever you do, big or small. do it well or don't do it at all. Am I right? Sure you're right. Man, y'all have a good day today on purpose, man. I definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. And always remember, man, be true to who you are, man. You understand? If you want somebody to be true to you, be true to you first. Salute. Loves, love.